I'm Dr. David Pulley, the relationship doctor and a soulmate specialist. And tonight I wanted to make a video that addressed a very widely held understanding and concept about soulmates. What I found in my dissertation on the subject of soulmates and what I'm finding in my journey is that many people believe in the concept of multiple soulmates. It's understandable that they would. The feedback that I'm receiving on why people believe in multiple soulmates is the fact that they find it hard to believe that with the billions of people that live and breathe today, that out of all of those billions of people, there's only one person, one, that they're meant to be with. To them, that's a ridiculous notion. To some, it's a silly notion. To some, it's a mathematical impossibility. So there's a couple things that I wanted to clear up about this misconception. One, soulmates is not about being happy. It's not about finding someone who you can be happy with, who you can be in a happy, successful relationship with. That's not what it's about. It's not about a good match, as some people think. So, with those who think that it's about, oh, I can be happy with multiple people, I have been happy with multiple people. A soulmate is not about happiness. A soulmate is not a perfect match. A soulmate is not someone who is perfect, since perfection in humans does not exist. Perfection in any person does not exist. So, therefore, there is no perfect person for you. There is no perfect person, period. It's also not a perfect match in the sense that they they a soulmate will never hurt you, a soulmate will never make a mistake, so on and so forth. How I describe it is soulmates are two imperfect people operating with perfect love between them. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a perfect match. In fact, the person might be a mismatch for you, but because they bring balance to your life, they can help to bring in perfect love, a perfect love that comes from balance. So some soulmates will be a good fit, a good match, but some soulmates, the pairs are actually two people who, on the surface, don't seem like they would be a good match. The other concept that adds to this misconception is the idea of mathematics or statistics. If you focus on how many people exist, yes, it does make it harder to understand or believe in the concept of the one. But it's not about math, it's not about statistics. The concept of the soulmate is more so about the person who's best equipped to help you find and fulfill purpose. So it's not about happiness, it's more about your purpose in life, helping you to understand who you are, how you should be developing, the choices that you could and should be making, and helping to make sense of all of that. That is what a soulmate is all about. A soulmate is also not destined to be a spouse. Ideally, because that person is best equipped to help you find and fulfill purpose, then they also are best equipped to be your spouse. But it also comes down to their choice, their free will choice. Will they make the right choices? Will they develop correctly? Will they be developed enough to see you and you be developed enough to see them? For all of these reasons, there is one. And the idea of thinking about multiple people and how do I weed out through multiple people, one way that I can help to relieve that notion or anxiety is this. Instead of thinking that it would be ridiculous out of the billions of people to find one, think about how lucky you would be to develop yourself and your senses enough to be able to detect the one who is destined to cross paths with you, and you be able to know and understand and recognize that that is the person for you. To believe that there's some special connection out there, and that out of the many, you can weed all others out by developing yourself to be able to identify the one. That turns something that sounds impossible into something that sounds like a reward or a blessing. So hopefully I can rearrange your thinking around these things as I give you the message that with the soulmate there is but one. The others is an issue of terminology. Soul companions are those other folks in your life who help you along the way, who you come to love, who you can be close with, who you can be connected with. They can be family members, they can be pets. Those are soul companions. But there is but one soul mate, an actual mate for your soul, an actual mate that your soul is meant to connect with, combine with, to help you with your purpose. And if all choices and all development goes well, then you can have the reward of marrying that person as well. I hope this clarified some things for you all. I hope you enjoyed the information. If there are any questions, feel free to reach out to me at www.thesoulmatespecialist.com. I hope you all enjoy and have a good night.